Wave over there. There, that's a Soapy Joe's employee. Look at all these dedicated to their car, committed cyborgs. Cyborgs operating around to stalk me. Able to hear with their bionic sonic cyborg ears at. I don't know if you guys can see because it's sunny and stuff, but you see the one over there with the license plate 7XDC 406 California Lexus. I don't know. Can or not there. You may miss it. It's weird how everybody's with their devices and all this hands-free stuff and everything else, but yet the minute I'm on mine or whatever I'm doing, uh, somehow, some way, you just know exactly that I'm filming you, who's filming me, and also illegally hacked into devices that are illegally in me eternally that record 24/7. I know illegal King County Loop. I don't know who it was of you being, them kind of fucking bullshit sheriffs up there. I didn't say it would be permissible in court. I was letting you know that I learned that I legally, Donald and Sandy Walters put one in me, or whatever it is. And when they say the kids need tubes in their ears, no, they're putting devices in them. It's corrupt and communist. And then they say, can you hear voices? Isn't it weird how all of you really are hardcore into believing in mental health instead of corruption, mind controlled, bullshitted, taught wrong communists to have control over you? So there's tubes in the ears because kids' ears are so infected, like Karen Walters and Joseph Walters, which is a sentence through blood of Sandy Walters. I just don't understand how some of you don't realize that we are able to pick our family. Just because we came out of your vagina or whatever, or a family isn't who birthed you. Unless, of course, they behave as family. And there's many that show examples of family. Healthy families. Healthy. Oh, anyway, I'm sorry I didn't finish saying. She made a face at me, the one in the Lexus over there. Everybody hadn't paying attention to what I'm doing over here. Now, if she's cleaning her car over here, there, what the hell is she giving attention to me over here for? For some odd reason, now that I have my camera out, they're doing different stuff, Now, for some odd reason, they don't. So, for the most part, Donald Walters is all the cyborgs that are black, African, or whatever. Negroes. It's just awful. He's also the only cyborg black Negro through my 56 years life. Virtual reality ran. He does that I ever called a nigger, which is like saying the fuck word to me, or you asshole. It means you fucking violated me, and I'm pretty fucking pissed. Now think low of you. Has no color. It's like another cuss word, not racist word from me anyway. And let's not forget that one. California has some kind of little thing on it. 2RG5SF license plate. Because that was a little weird too. Everybody all worried and concerned and having their devices and stuff of what the hell I'm doing in my travel mobile, my home. I'm in my home. What the fuck you was all looking into my home for? Yeah, I put my blanket up so I can have my privacy as much as possible. I don't really get much privacy, but at least I have my here's my curtain so I can use the facilities, my toilet, so the freaking sun will stay out. That's during the day. At night, yeah, curtains. So I'm not sitting there in my home with all my fucking windows bare like this. Or some weirdo standing there staring at me, jacking off. Though that we putting curtains and things up in my home when I'm stationed, posted somewhere, it don't really matter because I've had like every nook and cranny covered, and then some weirdo will be in the bushes that I even parked in front of. Remember that? I think there's a film of it, and all of a sudden I hear a voice that it's somebody, and they're sitting there talking as if they're talking to my vagina. That was down in National City one time. I had it's films out there somewhere. My videos, YouTube, Facebook. I chopped that up to a cyborg Mike Morgan for some reason because he was using the same words, which AKA Donald Walters, because he was using the same words as he did on Facebook in 2019, September-ish, with me when I was up in Potrero. He talked to me. He talked to me. He talked to me. I don't even know the fucker, and I don't even like him. That's gross. And I don't need anybody to talk to. Myself and God. I'm sorry, it just upsets a lot of you that I enjoy my own company and talk with my own self, spirituals and visuals, invisibles. Who the hell knows? The wind, the air. Instead of talking to your dick and sucking it or slicing it up and frying it, feeding it to the dogs. It's so sad how all of you, well, not all don't apply, or I'd be in that ball basket, but none of you want to get better. All you all have to say about sex and your addictions and your obsessions of it and stuff is, it feels good. Then why are you all so secretive about it? Don't talk about it openly. Because you know you're doing something wrong with your sexual immorality, sucking your own dicks and clits. It's gross. I'm glad I've gotten to experience all that I speak about and go on the other side of it. It's natural. You know, those Porsches that are new style, to me anyway, they must not be so expensive. Almost everyone and their mother has them. Yeah, they're used to stalk me too. I know I wasn't in criminal justice education, or it's just not who I am, and someone, stealing my 3 cents to this day and possibly slicing and dicing them and using their identity and voices in the last 35 years, and their bodies and whatnot. Now, where are those laboratories that are growing their arms and legs and stuff like that? When it's during the Skyway show in 2018, it should have a heart. The one of, in Skyway of the three had Joseph's legs, but black. You know, all those laboratories growing our ears and this and that, and that and this. And what else I have to say is, Donald Walters, I was never told about you having any kind of anything of anything that had to do with anything outside of a 9 to 5 job here, air conditioning broke, and this, that. So, we find out the only reason why you I'm not welcome to places, or keeping me away, getting me to Japan in the 80s, and then bringing in and making Iwakuni Marine Base corrupt and communist. Starting with the CEO that got switched up. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot what I was going to actually say. But I was going to actually. Now, I don't know any of you. Who in the hell of you put the profile of identifying liars? Like when I was trying to get really educated real quick, because John and Nathan experience and Christian and the fucking Josh Green Tree Apartment 2014. No, so I'm looking up how to identify liars. Instead of saying John, I'm studying on how to identify you as a liar or not. I shared it. So, whose of you give the profile for us all, evidently, and supposedly it's from watching me. Uh, but evidently, since you're 100,000% wrong with me, um, you're profiling your own self. I'm putting out there for everyone what? To identify a liar if they say actually. So, in other words, the Bagley son in Stanwood, Michael Bagley, he was supposedly like a more intelligent child than others, a nerdy type home, and he used the word actually. That's the only person that came to my head when I read that 2014 online. The no, that doesn't go for me when I say the word actually. And what's the other? Oh, talking to yourself. Your eyes are forward, straight forward. Talking to yourself. I can spin around, jump around, be on my head, upside down, whatever. Talk to God, tell the truth, lie, this, that, this. No, you don't tell the truth to strangers. You don't tell the truth to your enemies. Enemies of war. Enemies, period. And you don't really have to tell the truth to really fucking anybody, I don't think. But when it's in protection of your own self. After 20 years, you find out, well, I'd find out that person I was married to is a cyborg ran by Donald Sadie Walters and others, and someone they murdered years ago. And what? Jonathan Joel Barber. That was 10 years. And I sentenced myself 10 years. I like how you use when I'm, doing my own things in here, and you guys, have to have the big trucks go by so that maybe they can see inside my car. Or you can see, like, in here and stuff, through the top of it. Isn't it cool? Dairy Queen is a very old school from, like McDonald's and all, and Jack in the Box, not a new place like, Vanity over there, cafe, and the European Wax Center over there. And yeah, that's awesome because uh, even though the big ice cream things that are circles that have chocolate on them, they're only like this big now. They're only like that big. They used to be like that big. At least when Great Nana Del Warren Gommond from Putnam, Connecticut, they used to be that big. I'm not finished with the circle. They shrink down that big and more money. Anyways, they're all taken out everywhere. So, in this new established town or whatever it's called, Yeah, branch off San Diego. Though it's about 20 years old or something. It's so nice that they had got to have a Dairy Queen put in. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. Oh, I finally haven't been able to find this. Well, it's purposely more than likely not been put out. Not even during Halloween time. With caramel apples. Just little packets of like that big, but with apples already and this much caramel. Like $2 or more. That's all I've been able to see. Who wants that? Not me. I want this. And then these apples. I don't know why we don't just call them seedless tangerines, but on Otay Lakes Road, I grew up. Nanny and Granddaddy, Carl and Florence Walters. I thought it's a seedless tangerine, Donald, Dad. I don't even know what to call you people. But let's name them other stuff instead, and then rip out the seedless tangerine tree that was in their yard, off Otay Lakes Road. That's Donald Walters over there too. I guess he's gonna have a cigarette and to vacuum his car at the same time. I don't know exactly. Over there. Oh, look, I said, oh, there it is. All these people dedicated to their cars. Now I got to tell you all, I learned something from this soapy jazz. And if you're going to end up being, a member, and you're gonna let them take out money every month from your account, all you have to do, all they do is swipe your card through that machine. Now they're gonna take out every month from there. So why is it all the other places we have to answer all these questions, give codes, this, that, routing numbers? Well, that's all you have to do. Now, come on, security or whatever the heck you are, like you're from, Africa. You know, I'd like to know why you aren't over here stalking my car and cahoots with the ones on phone here and going around me and putting you bummed because I'm doing a tangerine. What is going on? That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, even though you're all bugged into my fucking car here somehow, some way, bugs and visors in it. In the Kia, they had one down here, sewed into my crotch. But I know that that psychiatrist from Africa, from Asia, I know he thinks I need medication, and there's no devices in my vehicle. AKA Donald Walters. Etchy, Dr. Etchy, ATCH or something. I don't know. I reported him to the employees at Alpha Projects that are just criminals from National City. I don't exactly know what the hell they do there either. Because now they don't really do a thing but get your information. Have me shadowed. Set up for break-ins and hits done to me. Now, it's called protectors of the young numbers. Even if you came in here and sliced and diced me, and then, haha, you didn't protect her. And what are you doing with your back to me now? You want to talk shit about me fucking having my... But we don't talk shit about anybody else. The blinds and everything up. Now, evidently, the corrupt, I'm going to say corrupt, because all of you out there that are in your vehicles or not, living or just hanging out or whatever you guys do, good, bad, or indifferent, is at the Donald Walters. Oh, there you guys are over there. It's at the Donald Walters. And so, like gang stuff, like Thomas John Schreier told me in 2007 or 8-ish before getting rid of him in April. Um, Something like, I'm not quoting him, but there's been the gang thing for whatever, what they're telling everybody, which is really all of you connected virtual reality, that it's well organized criminals. You say that whoever it's out for whoever don't have their headlights on or something like that. That's who they're going to shoot or whatever. So they say, the bad guys say, you ones out there say, if people have their blinds up like that one over there in the windshield and around their car, like me, because I want my privacy, regardless. Plus, it's my home. Plus, what? You're staring at me. Plus, it's my bathroom. Evidently, we're doing something wrong in here. And